Welcome to the Super Fantastic Leadership Webishow, right here on Daphne Tube. I'm your host, Daphne Scott, and today we are back with Dr. Katie Hendricks to talk about the role of our body in emotional intelligence. The body is our best ally in staying present to our moment-by-moment experience, and it is also necessary to move the energy of emotion in a healthy way for ourselves and others. As a matter of fact, more and more research has shown that the more we sit still, basically the dumber we become. Walking meetings are all the rage, and science even supports this regular movement as a means to be able to access our greatest levels of creativity. Now, I don't know about you, but as a leader, I want myself and my team to be able to access high levels of creativity and innovation as much as possible, in any moment. But let's hear what Katie has to say on the subject, and let's go to our conversation.
One of the things that's really interested me about your work is you bring in this idea of the body. A lot of times when you read about these things, it's a bit heady, and they talk about emotions, but no one's really talking about the use of the body. So let's just start there.
I love it that you're bringing that up because Thomas Edison said that the only good use of your body was as a vehicle to carry your head from place to place. And so many people think that in order to be effective or to be serious, they have to be really cognitively oriented. And what we found is that if you don't include the body, you're leaving out most of your intelligence. Wow. So in communication, we know that upwards of 80% of what you're communicating is all somatic in your body, right. And that in order for people to actually integrate something new, it has to come out of your cognitive mind and into the rest of your brain. There's some really great research that when you're just thinking about something, you're using a part of your brain that's about the size of a quarter, and it's right here, Broca's area. Mm-hmm. But when you're moving, for example, you activate all of the parts of your brain.
So when we talk about emotional intelligence, how would people apply this? I mean, especially in the workplace, and that's what I was really interested in. I mean, it sounds a little woo-woo.
It does, and there was an article that came out a couple of weeks ago that said, "Is your chair killing you?"
Okay.
and also that sitting is the new smoking. That sitting is worse for you than smoking.
Wow.
Long-term sitting. So a very practical application is to make sure that you're getting up and moving. Because if you're sitting, you actually are getting more stupid. If you sit all day long, it stresses your thinking capacity so much that you become less productive. We sit on chairs that allow us to move while we're working so that we're breathing. So if you're not breathing, you're going to be in fight or flight all the time, and you're going to be seeing your colleagues as enemies. When you're in your body, when you're relaxed and alert in your body, you're much more able to collaborate. You're much more able to respond to the unexpected. But if you're just sitting, you're not breathing, you're going to get tired, you're going to get less productive, and you're not going to enjoy your work. So it's a really important way of you being alive and participating all day long.
Did you hear that part about breathing and how when we're sitting, it's just harder to do that super well? The basic idea here is that regular breathing and moving and standing during the day can give us better brain capacity and allow us to have our best self-awareness. But don't take my word for it. Go for a walk right now. I mean, after you're done watching this video, and see how you feel. Moving our body and getting regular movement throughout the day is super supportive to us as humans, especially if you're strapped to the computer like I can be. For more information about Katie Hendricks, check out the links below. And in the meantime, keep living a super fantastic leadership life. Hey, if you like what you just watched, you can go ahead and subscribe below, because then it's not so much effort, right? You're not going to be Google searching me or looking for me on YouTube. The content's just going to come right into your channel. It's going to say, hey, there's a new video from Daphne Scott. Actually, it'll say DS Leadership Live, but nevertheless, it's going to tell you that there's a new video available. And maybe you also like to read. If that's the case, give us a follow on Facebook at DS Leadership Life for more amazing content. Nevertheless, you can stay tuned here right on my YouTube channel for weekly videos and more of my amazing sense of humor. See you soon.